A neighboring kingdom, fueled by envy and greed, marched upon their land. They were eager to take over their lands and reclaim their freedoms. King Akwasi was the strongest warrior and king when he was younger. He fought and conquered kingdoms and forced their kings to pay taxes to him. Though they were loyal, but were hoping for the day King Akwasi would be old and weak so they could attack. In the emerald cradle of an ancient African kingdom, Prince Kofi was a beacon of light. His laughter echoed through gilded halls, his wit rivaled by only his legendary beauty. Women swooned, elders nodded in approval, and his father, King Akwasi, beamed with pride. But beneath the golden veneer lay whispers of a secret, a shadowed truth known only to the late queen and her loyal advisor, Chief Made. Chief Made was a hawk among sparrows, his eyes sharp, his ambition a coiled serpent. He saw in Kofi not just a prince, but a pawn. For Kofi, unbeknownst to him, was not the king's true heir, but the clandestine son of Made and the queen who died 7 years after the birth of her son Kofi. His ascension would mean power in Made's grasp. For now, the secret lay undisturbed, Kofi none the wiser. Then came the storm. A neighboring kingdom, fueled by envy and greed, marched upon their land. They were eager to take over their lands and reclaim their freedoms. King Akwasi was the strongest warrior and king when he was younger. He fought and conquered kingdoms and forced their kings to pay taxes to him. Though they were loyal, but were hoping for the day King Akwasi would be old and weak so they could attack. King Akwasi knew that a day like this would happen, so he trained Kofi and Dara to be the best fighters they could be. On the time for battle, King Akwasi's allies crumbled under pressure, leaving his once mighty army a withered shadow. Yet, the king held firm, making a desperate proclamation. Whoever would stand with him, vanquish the foe, would win the heart of Princess Dara, a diamond in a crown of thorns. Dara was more than a prize, though her beauty rivaled the setting sun. She was fire and ice, a scholar warrior, a strategist with a heart of boundless compassion. News of her hand fanned the flames of ambition, and from far corners, seasoned warriors arrived, among them Osei, a giant of a man, scarred by countless battles, his sword arm a blur in combat. Wait, have you subscribed yet? Please do it right now, as your subscription is important and would encourage us to bring more interesting stories to you. Thank you very much. Now let's continue our story. Prince Kofi, fueled by love for Dara and duty to his kingdom, stood shoulder to shoulder with Osei, a bond forged in the crucible of war. Their strategies were ingenious, their bravery a rallying cry. Against all odds, the invaders were driven back, broken and defeated. Victory hung in the air, sweet as wine, but Kofi's triumph masked a growing unease. King Akwasi, true to his word, bestowed Dara's hand upon the battle-worn Osei. Festivities swirled around Kofi, but his laughter faltered. Each cheer for Osei was a lance to the heart, the kingdom he saved, the princess he adored, now forever out of reach. He was told when he was 7 years old by his mother on her sickbed that the king is not his biological father, that Chief Made is. By this revelation, he nursed the thoughts of marrying Princess Dara someday, since she was not related to him by blood. Yet, there was a darker sting. He sensed Chief Made's gaze linger over him, a predatory glint replacing the usual deference. Sleep became his enemy. He'd pace the gardens, bathed in moonlight, when one night, he stumbled upon a whispered conspiracy. Chief Made, his voice barely containing his malevolence, plotted with a guard. The king weakens. His words drifted to Kofi. The throne awaits its rightful heir. They faded, but the poison remained. Everything became horrifyingly clear. Made intended to use Kofi's lineage as a weapon, a tool to seize power when the king succumbed. Kofi had become a chess piece, his life a dangerous game. But he would refuse to play. With newfound resolve, he confronted his father, the truth a bitter pill to swallow. The king, devastated and betrayed, ordered Made's arrest. The trial was a storm, lies shattering against Kofi's unwavering honesty. Yet, when the dust settled, Kofi made a shocking decision. He publicly renounced any claim to the throne. The kingdom gasped. Had their hero gone mad? But Dara saw it, his sacrifice, a shield far stronger than any sword. She spoke, her voice like honeyed thunder. Twice Prince Kofi has saved us, once with courage, now with a heart untainted by ambition. The crowd roared, and even King Akwasi, heartbroken yet proud, named Kofi his heir, not by blood, but by the infinitely stronger bonds of character. The tale of Prince Kofi, once a story of dazzling beauty and destined love, transformed into an epic of a different kind. He would wear the crown, though his heart would always ache for the woman he could not have. He would rule with wisdom and a profound understanding of sacrifice. And his legend, whispered through the ages, would speak not of battles or birthrights, but of a prince who chose truth, however costly, over the perilous temptations of power. The end. I believe you enjoyed this story. Please buy me a cup of coffee. Click on the join button and choose any package of your choice. Subscribe to become a member of this channel and enjoy exclusive packages prepared for our members only.